What's going on, everyone? Talon here, and welcome to another uniform review video. Alright, so today we're going to be looking at Satana's new uniform. So we have her Marvel Legacy uniform. So let's go ahead and take a look here. The uniform bonus is going to give her enhance the effects of Devil's Daughter and the Hellfire Fury effect. So it's going to increase her leadership. It's going to give her an extra 10% on her leadership, and then it's going to change around her passive here to give her a larger heal. So we're going to have 25% max HP recovery, whereas before it was, what, 15% or 10%? Anyway, she's getting a larger heal, which is really nice. So let's go ahead and see. We have 4 skill changes here. We're getting a heal now on the skill here, the Demonic Temptation. So she is going to have another heal, which is nice. Besides that, still the same. Bind for 5 seconds, and oh, she does have guard hits on this as well. That's really nice. So guard against 8 hits for 7 seconds. So I do like that. For 7 seconds is a really good time frame for guard hits. So that's a little bit better, of course, than Punisher's uniform, which I think he should have had something like that. If he had a guard against hits for 7 seconds, I think that uniform would have been a lot better. But 4 seconds just didn't quite cut it for me. So let's go ahead and take a look at the skill changes here. So the first skill is going to be the same, or wait, is it the same, or is this the one where she gets that heal? No, that is exactly the same. The heal was just from her tier 2. And then we're going to look at the second skill here. Yeah, so here's where she's getting the heal. And it looks like for the second skill here, yeah, any enemy that she hits with the second skill is going to give her a 5% heal. So the more enemies that you hit, the more health you can get back. I'm not sure if there's a limit. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if we can group them all together here and see if we can see what the max amount of health we can get back is. Alright, so it looks like 5 is going to be the max. So you can get another 25% HP heal back here if you're fighting 5 enemies. So if you're only fighting 1 enemy, you're probably just going to get the 1 heal. Well, she hit the other guys, but yeah, you're just going to get a 5% heal for 1 enemy, which is still better than what it was before, because you still get the iframe. Luckily, that's still there. So now you're just getting the added effect of having a heal with that. So now let's look at the 4th skill. Okay, so 4th skill is pretty cool. So she flies down, she breathes down some hellfire on them, and then she hits them with some fireballs, which is really nice. So the 4th skill is looking pretty cool. The only downside is it's not an iframe or anything like that, so she can definitely get hit or guard broken out of this 4th skill. So you're definitely going to want to have a immune to guard break obelisk on her now. And then the 5th skill here, this is the one that has the bind. Looks like she just goes and tempts all the enemies, and then they get drawn in by her dance and are bound for 5 seconds. And it looks like it has a lot of hits too. Yeah, there's a lot of hits. You can get a lot of damage probably out of this 5th skill now. The only problem is it doesn't look like you can... Yeah, if you cancel it, you don't get the damage from it. So as you can see here, it's hitting them, so you can see all the hits going on there from the bats and stuff like that. And then when a skill ends, it looks like you get another good chunk of damage at the end of it. But if you cancel it out, as you can see, you're not getting that damage anymore. So this is definitely a skill you're going to want to let play all the way through if you're trying to maximize your damage for something like Shadowland. But for something like World Boss, it's definitely going to be a skill that you want to cancel. You just want to pop into it, get the guard, and then you want to jump into probably another skill, probably the 4th skill, because that's the one you're going to want to probably maximize using, because it looks like it has the most damage on the 4th skill. So overall, Satana's new uniform is looking pretty good. It gives her like a big bump in damage, and it gives her a little more survivability in terms of having that extra heal on the 2nd skill and then increasing the heal on her passive. So she is getting a little bit out of that. But besides that, she's not getting any extra iframes added in or anything like that. So we're still going to rely on just rely on the heal and then just timing your attacks well. And pretty much it just switched her 5th and 4th skills bind effects, because I believe before it was a bind or a snare on her 4th skill, but now she does not have that, it doesn't look like, and it's just been moved to her 5th skill. So she's not really getting any extra crowd control either, but she's getting a lot more hits on her skills, so she can probably guard break a lot easier as well. So overall, I do like her uniform. I think it is a pretty nice bump up for her, so extra damage, more hits, but like I said, it's probably going to be something more along the lines of a Shadowland uniform, maybe PvP if you're going to give her immune to guard break, which I really think she's going to need. But I think she needed that even before this uniform. It's just you were able to cancel her skills a little more effectively without this uniform and still get the lingering AoE damage. Like on her 5th skill, you can kind of cancel out her 5th skill without the uniform on and still get the full damage effect from it. So I think I am going to buy this one because I do like this uniform and I'd like to test it out a little bit more. And I also have Satana at tier 2, so I think it's a good investment for me. But overall, I think the uniform is good for her, but only if you've already probably invested in Satana, so I don't think this is a must-buy as well. But you could argue that it is for her because it has some nice changes. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it helped in deciding if you wanted to pick up this uniform for yourself. And of course I will catch you in the next one.